Okay, remember our last video with our 2015 Hyundai Accent? It would start, but it would cut off. We did our coil packs, we did spark plugs, and we also changed the VVT solenoid. There was one issue. I forgot to purchase the other VVT solenoid. I didn't know it had two. Today, that part came in. We're gonna change that other VVT solenoid and see if this car will finally stay on. Let's go. If you haven't got to see the last video, we changed this one. I didn't know there was another one here. Today we're gonna change this one. Will this do it? I'm super nervous. Let's put it in. Okay guys, super nervous, don't know what's gonna happen. I got my key right here, about to put it in. We changed the part now. Now big thanks to everybody who was leaving comments in the last video, telling me a lot of diagnostic. Now if this doesn't work, then of course I'm gonna try everything else that you guys are saying. The biggest issue here is I can't even move this car unless I get it towed out of here. So I'm gonna have to do it myself regardless. I'm gonna have to try to get it towed to a mechanic, which messes up the bottom line. But let's see if this thing stays on. Okay, she's rising. It's coming down a little bit. I don't want to get hyper yet. She's starting to shake a little bit. Bro, I don't know. I don't want to get too anxious yet. Let's look at the engine. We still got a bit of a shake. Put it in reverse and see what happens. All right, we're in reverse, but it's jumping. Feels like it wants to cut off. It died. Right, the engine died. Okay guys, another letdown. Now I've been listening to a lot of you guys online where you've been saying to check the Cadillac converter. It might be a clogged cat. So I guess that's the next step here. Or I have a friend of mine that was telling me to get all original parts. He told me sometimes when you buy these cheap solenoids from online and they're not OEM, they pretty much don't work. It's like you did nothing at all. So maybe I can check the clogged cat and also buy the original VVT valves and see what happens. Maybe sometimes the aftermarket ones are no good, or that's an aftermarket too, I don't know.
This is aftermarket?
Yeah.
Sometimes aftermarket they don't work.
That's what I heard too, right?
Yeah. Sometimes cars they need it from the dealer.
The dealer, yeah.
Original. I mean, because right now, you replace the spark plugs.
Yeah.
You replace the coils. You replace the oil is clean, so.
Yeah. So you think that's definitely what the problem is, the sensors, or?
It could be the sensor.
Yeah. Just the original one will probably do the trick.
Yeah, sometimes in some cars, yeah.
A lot of people were telling me the Cadillac converter. I don't know, but you said that's probably not it. They say it could be a clogged cat.
It's not good. The Cadillac.
I don't know, because that was one of the codes, so I don't know if that's. You would know, basically, right? You would
yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay, guys, we are back. We're back to conquer this Hyundai Accent. You can see we're still having problems with it. We called mobile mechanic. That didn't work. So what I did was I bought a camshaft position sensor to see if that works. That makes the car cut off a lot. So we're gonna try that. There's my camshaft right there. So we bought our original part. We're gonna go ahead and take this off the car and change it out. I don't know, guys. This one looks the same. I don't know, this one looks a little bit bigger, but this is the original OEM part. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, here's another attempt. We changed the camshaft. Right now we're gonna go ahead and start the car. I mean, these things are taxing because the worst part is call a mobile mechanic and you try to get the professionals to diagnose the problem, and then they just tell you they don't know. They hooked up a computer, as you can see, and they pretty much just couldn't give me an answer. All right, she's staying on. Let's see. RPM still look good. They're still pretty high. Oh man, I'm really hoping this thing stays on. Oh, she's starting to drop. Man, there we go again. Starting to shake again. I guess she's about to cut off. So at this point, all I can do is try one more sensor. I also ordered the crankshaft position sensor, which goes under the car right by the oil filter. I'm gonna see if that works as well. If that sensor doesn't work, it's time to get this car towed to a trusted mechanic that I know. You know, we're just gonna keep fighting. Okay guys, this might be my last straw. We tried the camshaft position sensor, and right now you can see I'm on the floor. We're about to try to change the crankshaft position sensor. So we're gonna jack this car up, and the only thing is my lot is like a dirt lot. It's not like a concrete lot. So it's really hard for me to keep this car here and keep trying to figure it out because I can't jack it up that high. I'm getting tired of saying this, but you know, hopefully this thing works. Let's get into it. Oh man, that's sketchy. That's real sketchy. Like this video and comment. I gotta get under this car. So here's our crankshaft position sensor. Another possibility. I'm gonna put this in. So here it is, guys. It's located right next to the oil filter. This is the oil filter. And then we got our camshaft position sensor right here. We just gotta follow up the plug and see where it's plugged in at. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove it right now. Well guys, I mean, it looks like my luck's pretty much ran out with this car. Pretty much gonna have to go get it towed. You can see the bolt broke. The bolt broke where the sensor is located, so I can't do that under this car right now. And it's just one of those things that you go through, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing, I guess, towed, or I'm gonna try to drive it the best I can. The bolt broke, I mean, so now pretty much that screw is stuck in there. I need a lift basically to fix this thing. So I can't even change the sensor right now, guys. I can't even see if that's what the case is. But I'll get it to a shop and we'll continue to work on this car. It's just one of those things, you know, hopefully by the end of this video, we got this thing running, I'm hoping. Kind of a letdown, but it is what it is. This is part of the game. This is part of the things you go to. As you guys saw a lot of the videos that I had, the fixes were sweet. Wasn't hard at all. But apparently, this thing right here won't let up. We could tow it to a shop and have them check it out. Okay, I'm about to try something real sketchy. I tried to call my tow truck guy to get this thing out of here. He's not available. I want to get this thing to the shop because I'm tired of sitting on this car. I got some money tied up in it, even though I didn't pay that much for it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to drive this thing. The thing I've learned is if you keep your foot on the gas, then the car will stay on. So I'm kind of going to drive it like it's a stick shift or something like that and see if I can make it to this local mechanic. He's not too far. Wish me luck. If I make it there, I'll let you guys know. So the object here is to keep my foot on the gas and at the same time be able to press the brake without letting the RPMs go down. I'm hoping I make it, guys. I'm crazy. My first time even driving this car. Pray for me. It's moving. All right. We're moving, guys. We're moving. I just got to make it to this mechanic. It doesn't even drive bad at all. I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, bro, just drive and see what happens. Maybe it'll start driving. Maybe whatever's clogged up or whatever's happening will stop. Whoa. I'm really doing it, guys. And it's moving. This feels pretty good. It feels pretty sturdy. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. And of course, the car is staying on now. As you can see, the car just stays on after I gave it a nice gas. So this is a good thing, I guess. She is staying on. That's crazy. I should have done this a long time ago. Still running. Still running. So apparently, I came to the mechanic. The car won't shut off now. It's staying on. Then when I brought him to come check the car, look guys, the check engine light went off. Bro, it's crazy. You bring it to the mechanic, the check engine light is off and the car won't turn off. How many of you guys been through something like this? Look at this. This is crazy, guys. That was this car. I gave it a chance. I just held the gas and held the brake and it stayed now it's staying on. No check engine light. Crazy. So guess what happened? I drove the car pressing the gas, holding the brake, and the car stayed on, bro. When I got to the mechanic, no check engine light or anything.
I told you.
Again, guys, this is the guy that told me that that's possible.
The car was sitting too long and it didn't move.
I know, man. So you think everything that I did basically helped out? You think like basically what I did helped out, and then pressing the gas, I guess giving it that gas and everything probably.
What you did, everything, you fixed the problem. We don't know exactly what the problem was.
Yep.
You fixed it.
Yep.
And when you drove it, you gave the computer a chance to catch up.
Right.
Basically.
Right. So let's go ahead and go over the numbers for this vehicle. I only paid $2,600 for this car. all in. I went ahead and purchased the solenoids for $65, the coil packs and spark plugs for $84. I paid a mobile mechanic, which was a waste of money, for $90. Bought a camshaft position shifter for $20. Bought the mats for $15. All in, we're at $2,874. The car hasn't sold yet, but I'm taking no less than $5,500, and that's going to bring us to a profit of $2,626, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you soon.